Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Vivian here, welcome. I just got a full bottle of one of the best fragrance releases of 2023 and I want to talk about it. Okay, so we started 2024 with me sharing a list of fragrances that I had on my wish list, fragrances that I wanted to have a full bottle of in 2024, and I have purchased my first one from that list, and that is none other but Bianco Latte, guys. This was like #1 on my list, and I finally have it. I think it may be the cheapest on the list. Everything else is up there, you know. This was, I think, around $150, and I'll link down below where I got it from. I got it online because this is like, you know, made in Italy, and Nordstrom or like Neiman Marcus, they don't carry it. So if you really want really good niche fragrances, you're not going to find them in the United States for the most part. But Bianco Latte was available online, so I purchased it, and this was after having a sample of it, and I was obsessed. So we have this full bottle here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have already opened it and sprayed it and used it for the past like 2 weeks, but I kept the box just so I can do this for you guys. Sorry, it's a little bit sunny and I'm standing in front of a window, but this is just a super cute box. This is how it comes. This is the beautiful bottle. Super simple, all white bottle with like a wooden cap. Guys, you have no idea how happy I was when this came in the mail. So happy. So Bianco Latte is by Giardini di Toscana. So it's an Italian fragrance house and it's absolutely beautiful. And they came out with Bianco Latte last year in 2023. And I do have to say that for me, at least, this may have been one of the best releases fragrance-wise in 2023, and I'm completely obsessed. Okay, let's spray it. I have my tester here, and I literally love the atomizer of this, the sprayer. You guys know I love this. And one thing that stood out to me, the first thing that stood out to me with Bianco Latte was that it's my first true vanilla fragrance, but it doesn't just smell like straight up vanilla. And I know I did like a review on Bianco Latte when I had the samples, but like it doesn't just smell like a normal vanilla fragrance. It's not like one dimensional. It's like a cloud, like a fluffy, beautiful marshmallowy cloud. So let's go over the notes just so I can, like, you know, describe it more to you. So Bianco Latte has caramel, vanilla, honey, musk, and coumarin. And super simple note list. It's nothing too crazy or complicated. It is, I would say, a vanilla gourmand fragrance. It just smells yummy. I think yummy is literally the perfect description of Bianco Latte. But like I said, it's not like one dimensional. It's fluffy. It's like marshmallowy, creamy, and absolutely beautiful. So Bianco Latte reminds me of the Dolce & Gabbana Devotion fragrance that I did a review on, and I really like that fragrance. I think it's a really beautiful gourmand, but one thing that kind of threw me off with the fragrance after wearing it a little bit is that it was a gourmand. It's like a creamy, like orange creamsicle type of vibe. So it has that citrus, orangey essence to it, but it also has that yumminess to it, which I loved. And I think that was the portion of the fragrance that I loved the most, that yummy vanilla type of like baked good type of vibe. I loved it, but the citrus mixed in with that plush yumminess, it kind of threw me off. And I just craved a fragrance that was just beautiful, plushy, a yummy vanilla is basically what I have to say. Bianco Latte is that perfect description, like that yummy vanilla. So I feel like everything Devotion lacked, Bianco Latte literally made up for me. And for me right now, this is like my go-to fragrance. This is like my go-to vanilla fragrance. It's very gourmandy, but it doesn't like overwhelm you. It doesn't give you a headache. It's not too much, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's niche, so I just feel like that puts it up there. You know, I love niche fragrances, and this literally does the job for me. It is strong, but again, when a fragrance is strong but it smells good, who cares? Because it's like you just have too much of like a good thing, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And you guys know I love strong fragrances, and Bianco Latte literally just it's literally answered my prayers when it comes to like gourmand, and I love this gourmand. This is my favorite gourmand in my collection, and I absolutely love it. And if you don't know what gourmand means, it just means a fragrance that smells like a food, like it smells edible. You know what I'm saying? So this is such a beautiful gourmand, but it's not overwhelming, and I love that. So I have been wearing Bianco Latte alone for the most part, and I've just been living out my best dreams. And I think this fragrance is perfect for like the cold weather. It's cozy, it's close, it's sweet, it's beautiful, it's strong, and we just love that. But I think if you want to switch it up sometimes, especially for the daytime, I have found such a beautiful fragrance combo that I'm loving right now, and that is Bianco Latte mixed with Delilah or Delilah by Parfums Rumali if you have it. But I finished my Delilah bottle, so it is what it is. But you guys know that I have raved about Delilah because it smells extremely similar to Delilah, and I love Delilah. It's like my most complimented fragrance. But this and this, literally a match made in heaven. I love it so much. Like I said, Bianco Latte is super plush, super beautiful, super creamy, and just stunning. And if you don't know, in Italian, Bianco Latte means white milk. So that creaminess is there, and we love it. But also mixed with Delilah or Delilah, whichever one you have, absolutely beautiful. And this is linked on my Amazon storefront, and it's like 20 something dollars. I'm gonna link it below. But the tartness and like the freshness of Delilah literally pairs so well with this. I feel like at first you wouldn't think that they would pair well together, but it's literally a match made in heaven. And I think like these are two very strong fragrances, and they stand on their own, but I think together it's absolutely beautiful because you have the fresh, tarty, like rhubarb, lychee of Delilah and Delilah, and then you come in also with the creaminess and the like addictiveness of Bianco Latte, and it's literally just like, you just smell like a cloud of glory, like a cloud of just stunning, beautiful loveliness. You know what I'm saying? These are two very feminine fragrance. I mean, they say that Bianco Latte is unisex. I don't think so. I think it's very feminine. It's very like vanillic and just stunning. So I think they're both very feminine, but they're very strong. And I just think they just pair so well together. So what I do, I spray on Bianco Latte just like where I spray all of my perfume. And then I go in with a little bit of Delilah because I want to smell Bianco Latte more than Delilah. So I go in with Bianco Latte, and then I go in with a little bit, like a few sprays of Delilah, and then I kind of like sandwich it, and I put another little layer of Bianco Latte, not too much, but like you just, you know, kind of like spray around the places that you sprayed, and just a beautiful cloud, but you still have that tartness, and it's not like a bad tartness. It's not like sour, but if you smell Delilah or Delilah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but you still have that tartness, that freshness, that kind of like beautiful feminine vibe of Delilah, and you have it mixed with Bianco Latte, which is just plush and beautiful and feminine, and I love it. All right, so as you guys could have guessed, Bianco Latte is a long-lasting fragrance. I would say like up to 8 hours, and especially if you spray it on your clothes, it's literally going to last forever. It is so beautiful, strong, all of that. Love it. But also Bianco Latte is such a compliment getter. I hugged one of my friends, and it was just like a quick casual hug, and like her reaction was like she just smells something yummy that someone just baked. Like she was like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. It wasn't just like a usual like, oh, you smell good today compliment. It was like a, oh my gosh, like, you know what I mean? Because it smells yummy. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Her reaction was very like, oh, like you smell so good. And it wasn't just like a normal reaction, you know, just reactions that I've received with like Delilah and like Delilah and other fragrances. It just felt like intoxicated. She was like, wow, you smell so good. And my other friend, I was just walking with him, and I think I was a bit further than him. We were going down the stairs, and he was like, what are you wearing? Like, what is that? Like, you smell really good. Like, the reactions that you're gonna get with Bianco Latte is literally like none other, because people are kind of like shocked. It's like, what is that? Like, why do you smell like that? Like, what are you wearing? And that's literally the life you need to live. Like, let people be shocked by how you smell by wearing Bianco Latte, okay? Okay guys, so if you want to smell absolutely delectable, delicious, yummy, if you want to smell intoxicating, if you want to leave a scent trail everywhere you go, even after you've left the room, people know that you've been there in a good way, you need to get Bianco Latte. I've literally left elevators and people have told me, wow, I knew you were in this elevator because I could still smell you. That's how beautiful Bianco Latte is, okay? So get your hands on it. This is why I love fragrances. I feel like people just start to identify you with like how you smell in a good way. Just like if you smell bad, like people identify you as like the person who smells bad, okay? We're not gonna smell bad, not in 2024. Okay guys, so that was all I had for you today. I hope you really enjoyed that video. If you've not purchased Bianco Latte, if you've not smelled it, be sure to get your nose on it. I'll let you know where you can get your samples. I think the link that I'm going to put below of where I got my full bottle, that's also where I got my samples. And they're super cheap. I paid like $20 for like 4 samples. So you'll be able to smell it if you want. It is so beautiful. Let me know if you purchase it and if you like it. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the video by commenting. All right, I have to go. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.